Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez, and today we're going to be talking about this very powerful message that we receive in the Temazcal, in the Sweat Lodge ceremony. They are talking about go and stay inside. That is total medicine. And it was very powerful to see that we were not the only ones that we received that message in a sweat lodge. Looks like it has been in many other sweat lodge, and it's a message for humanity. It's a message that we need to understand that beautiful total medicine and what it means. Why we call it total medicine? Well, if you see a total, it has the 13 realms in the conch. It has all this very powerful and beautiful understanding of what it is that feminine aspect total is. Very, very feminine. It is a time where you remain inside and very in contact with your heart, very listening to the one that created you, and distinguish from all these voices inside of you which is the voice of the Great Mother. And I want to talk about it because it can be, I don't know, many people has been asking me the same question. What is it in that voice, and how does everything begin about this? So the Great Mother inside of you, she's not bully. She is not judgmental. She's not about punish, because nobody is punishing you except yourself. She is not into a patriarchal system. She always answers for the highest good of everyone. She doesn't tell you per se what to do, yet she pointed out the consequences of every action. You can be sitting with her with a journal and just really connecting. You can ask a question and she will respond your question. And she leaves also a door open for you to keep on questioning things. And this is very, very beautiful. I have journals everywhere in my home because when she is ready to talk, you need to be ready to listen. And she is so absolutely loving in many ways, yet she's bold and direct. As much more bold and direct you can handle it. And that is a very, very important thing. The sound of her voice is very similar than yours. It's not somebody or a connection or a memory about it, but it is that beautiful voice that in some way or another is creating all this path. So deep inside of you, you have all these voices. And many voices, it has to do with your own memories and your own stories. And it is just a vibration that it is being translated into words. And you're the one who's translating into those voices. And healing many of those memories that it is coming forward at this time, it is imperative. Because those voices is very much representing what is going on with you. In some of these situations, you know that you can heal it. How do you heal it? Love. It is the love what it heals, not time. And through that voice of the Great Mother, you receive this incredible purity of that love. You must remember that you are love. You are love at the moment that you become one with the one that created you. Her will is your will. And that place is very, very powerful and beautiful because from that perspective, you're able to see the situations in your life or situations that it makes you feel disconnected in one way or the other in a very different way. She is the one that brings that healing. It is not about the experience, but what you learn from it. And are you able to let it go? Are you able to forgive yourself and forgive others? Are you able to understand that voice that at one point is not going to be anymore about forgiveness? It will be about that understanding. We need to realize that you have a personality. And the personality was created based on experiences, based on culture, based on what it is customary in your society and what it is not. It was all these things that it needed to adapt to a system that tells you who you are, a system that it has been enslaving you for a long time, a personality that it feels that you cannot trust yourself, so you cannot trust your heart, a personality that it feels that you need to go and be a beggar of love. And every decision of that personality, it has been based on love if you look at closely. And this is the time that from that inside, you need to bring that enlightenment to your personality. Means changing your way of living by questioning all this belief system that your personality is holding. A belief system that it can be obsolete. And that is a very, very important thing to do. And understanding how it works, it's a very, very important. Enlightenment, it comes from your feminine side. From that power within yourself of what it is. And listening to the one that created you deep inside of you, it really brings a big changes in your life. And this is the time that you remain deep inside and allowed that beautiful heart of yours to bring forward. You're gonna create because you are the children of God. So you're gonna create. Even if you don't want to create, you will create because you are a creator. You are the children of the Creator. The thing in there that in every creation, you're responsible about it. And you want to create based on that great mother inside of you. And through that alignment, you will see that your creation, it is for the highest good of everyone. There is so much commotion in the world, all these wars and destruction, and one against the other one is not going to take you to no place, but the recognition that the war is inside of the people and how to bring peace within your own self. It has to do with the total medicine, finally. Being able to understand those places in you and reconcile yourself and begin to trust yourself again. We were understanding how this powerful medicine comes about and how your personality, it is full of these alignments with the system instead of alignment with your heart. So your personality represents that male way, a way of living that it was imposed on you, a way of living that it comes from that system, a way of living that it needs to change. And the way of changing it, it is from within. Checking on your belief system, it is very, very important. And again, many of those beliefs are obsolete. And at the moment that you present a truth, that wrong belief just falls. Right now, that is why this message that came from many places, many realms, and so many sweat lodge ceremony, it has become very, very powerful. You must understand too that you have everything that it takes to navigate in this time. And in order to see that in your new powers and your new awareness, you must remain in that insight. And through that insight, begin to uncover that there is many other realms. Human being is a multidimensional being. Your perception of reality, it really comes from that personality. Once you change the story, the whole reality will change. Once you begin to align with the one that created you, the whole story is going to change. It's going to move. And it doesn't matter what is the situation that you are into it. It doesn't matter what is the part of many systems are dealing with, and you can change it. Observe the beauty around you. That immediately connects you with that higher place within yourself. Bring yourself into a higher realm. It is very important, and for that, again, is using the total medicine. It has been such a powerful times to even comprehend what's going on. We're going to have Vision Quest very soon. It will be in the portal of the 1111. And Vision Quest in this time and space, it has to do with the recognition of how it is working, your male and female. Vision Quest is a ceremony where you ask for your medicine. And it is about you. You're welcome to come. You can send us a message, send us an email, and we will respond and for you to get ready for knowing yourself. It is very powerful to see that everything in this time and space for Vision Quest, it is where you push your reset button. What do you truly want? What is it about your needs and wants? What is it in your purpose in life that you're doing it? What is it in who you are and the things that you need to embrace? In some of the versions that it needs to be integrated into a higher version of yourself. Those places within yourself that it needs some attention. Those places within yourself that it was created long, long time ago and still they are effective at this time that it shouldn't. There is so much in that inside, the traumas that the people have. Are you going to keep on perpetuating the trauma and let that trauma define you, or you're going to overcome it finally? The system wanted you to believe that you're going to be carrying the traumas for the rest of your life. Really, it's not true. whatever happens, you can overcome it at the moment that you go into the next step of the pyramid. And this is not denying the situations that you pass through. This is not about overriding what happened, but it is about, can you stop these things to affect you right now? Being able to let it go and understand that freedom of how it works. This is about getting a new dance that it is not about victims and predators anymore. Anyone that has been in the system has been abused in one way or the other. At the moment that you go to school, at the moment that you mingle with the people, even your own family, you inherit a lot of traumas from your family that you too can say, no, thank you. This is my time to break that trauma that it was passed on genetically. This is the time that you can resolve many things and break that link so you don't pass it on to your own children. This is the time that you are able to see yourself from that perspective with a mother's eyes. Those places within you that are very, very powerful, and understanding a very different version of yourself. As a reminder, you are your higher self, and you have a unique path. No one can walk your path. We all are dancing together, and that is a very true. Yet my perception of reality is only mine. Your perception of reality is only yours. No one can leave it for you. No one can make the work for you. No one is coming to save you except yourself. And how to do it, it's a very, very important thing. We do have a school online, and we have classes every Sunday. And we have many courses to work on those traumas and those situations that many were passed on from genetically, and to understanding what it is going on right now. We have created such a powerful school, and you're invited to come. And in this school, it's not about nothing but to reach yourself. You need you in your life. You need to become your very, very best friend. And for that one, yes, it is the time that you bring that enlightenment to your personality. You can check our website, magdalas.com. That is magdalas.com. We have books in a school, and we are also right now making a fundraising because we need to work in the sacred land. We have ceremonial grounds, and ceremonial grounds is very beautiful. All these temples that we have created, temples that it was made for the people, by the people, places, a realm where you understand yourself and make sense to yourself. And yes, we do need money to bring all these repairments and all these situations too about those temples. And your donation, it doesn't matter if it is little or not, it is very powerful, and we appreciate it very, very much. You can do your donations to sacredwoman.org. And this is a nonprofit, so it will be a write-up for your taxes too. This is a very important thing to to see this and comprehend this, how it works. Because the message of one is the message of the many. People that comes from Vision Quest is a life changing when you recognize and learn about your own energy and your own powers and your own purpose in life. And then when people come back to their homes and their community, they bring big changes and bring beautiful new understanding for their families and their communities. And that is very powerful. So remember total medicine at this time. Stay in your heart at all times. Don't put too much attention in the outside world, but check on those belief systems that it has been trapping you or limiting you for a long time. Tlatsokomate for your work. I am you. I am Magdala.